Oh, it looks like
Here we
they're off.
go. There we go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, we
better.
can already. Oh, is that? We can already see some differences in the route both of them are taking because Catalyst has started as hunter and Kimp has started as thief.
And so Kemp has a bit of a faster start than Catalyst because, well, faster Asylum kill. But I don't really know what the differences are after Asylum, to be honest. I don't really know the Melis Magic about that much.
Yeah, I think it's very similar until after ONS,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
that's when they'll diverge a bit more.
I just know Kata doesn't go to Lower Berg at the start.
Yeah, he'll skip lower Berg and pick up the. I think he picks up the rapier and the bottomless box and fire bombs. He'll pick up from the merchant.
Yep. Except Kimbo's just killed Asylum, and Kata's got to run around to do it. So yeah. Kim's got a bit of an early lead, I guess you could say.
Catalyst this way, he gets to pick up the bow.
Yeah. Which Kim's going to pick up later.
Yeah, does he buy the bow? Is that what you do?
No, he picks it up in Dark Root.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Of course. That makes sense. Because he'll get the shield and that point. I'm getting quieter. Right.
See how these hollows go.
So, yeah. Oh, Catalyst having a bit of fun with the hollows, doing some extra parries or blocks.
Yeah, same thing, to be honest. Right, so what Cat just did is a little double hit. So basically, if you do a jump attack in the right spot there, your weapon hitbox will actually hit Asylum's head before your plunge does. Lets you do some extra damage, lets you kill Asylum a bit quicker with melee.
Also looks like he took a nice hit from Asylum.
Yeah, we've all done that.
So, yeah, it looks like, did Kim get picking up the shield, the target shield?
No, yeah, I don't think he did.
He doesn't seem to have it. Which is fine. I assume he's just going to buy the east-west shield from the merchant then? Or does he not get one till he picks it up? Picks up one for RTSR time, which is quite a...
No, I think he does pick up the shield, buy a shield, because of the Velvet Knight, I suppose. I mean, the Bolt Knight. And when he goes to Goggles.
He might not.
We'll find out.
Everyone seems to have little variations on the route. So he's getting the throwing knives, the box, and the rapier. Yeah, no shield.
No, this is going to be interesting.
I guess it depends when he does the run for RTSR.
So Kata goes to a merchant too, right? As far as I know, he should. So he needs a rapier from somewhere. Alright, so Kata buys.
Yeah, he'll buy the rapier box and fire bombs.
Nice.
Because he didn't start with any fire bombs, he's going to need them later.
So Kemper's one of the more comfy Taurus Demon fights, in my opinion, with Bandit Knife. It's a pretty comfy fight.
Yeah,
so you'll see shortly.
Pretty much just resin slash and
bleed.
That's it.
Bleed.
Yeah, the bleed. So what kind of make this fight?
It's just R1 spam pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3 strats.
Dark Souls 3 is now all L1.
Oh damn!
Spam. Ever since the Cell Twin Blades route. Okay, let's see. Catalyst making the barrel jump. I'm sure. I think we saw one barrel jump go awry. In the route.
I don't know if that happened to me.
I don't know. Okay, so Kim's going for the throwing knife throw for the Drake.
And he doesn't have a bow. Unlike Catalyst, Kim doesn't have a bow, so he has to shoot him down with that. So the only reason he buys throwing knives. Well, I guess for ceaseless as well.
It's slightly more difficult to aim the throwing knives than the bow, but if you get it, I suppose it doesn't really matter either way. And he's going to be picking up a bow.
Kada just did the Silent Demon and Taurus Demon.
Yeah, with his one-handing strats.
Yeah, mid strats. They're actually quite close right now, actually. At the start.
Yeah, most of the time I think is just the extra time Catalyst had in Asylum.
Yeah. So, for anyone who doesn't know, the route Kata's running is a route by Kamul called Maelus Mildrigger, which is a route he made, which is supposed to be an RTA-friendly route. But probably the most RTA-friendly route there is for all bosses at the moment.
Yeah, the main sort of feature of it is he doesn't get early magic like you would in Mailbreaker, which is why he bought the rapier as well, because you don't pick up the Mailbreaker. But later on he will still be getting magic, but instead of having the extra magic buffs that you normally would buy from Griggs, the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring, he'll just have a huge amount of stats dumped into intelligence to make up for it.
Mm-hmm. Gonna be interesting to see how Kemp deals with the Boulder Knight here.
I would guess he's just gonna go. I don't know. We shall see.
Yeah, like I said, we'll see.
A little spooky.
He did the run around strats. White baits out an attack and can move past him.
Yeah, and then the running attack on the one in the doorway.
Actually being able to kill that hollow. So good. So unlike Kemp, unlike Kata, Kemp has to do no moves up on this fight again because no bow.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't actually really make the fight any harder. Just maybe very slightly slower.
Yeah,
but it's still a pretty.
I'd say that's more RNG. I would say
it's a bit easier without the move swap because actually they tend to jump away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are more likely to jump away with no move swap. I would say because after the first cycle of hits, they can just jump away and screw up the fight, which didn't happen to Kim, luckily.
No, Kim having he got the halberd and the helm.
Nice. This run is lucky now.
Yeah, it's quite nice actually in the routes that do ESM when you have all the pikes that you just don't get these items; they just get left on the ground.
Do you want to explain move swap, Duck?
Move swap? Yeah, sure. So, unlike Kim, because Catalyst has a bow, he can do the move swap glitch, which works by first off you attempt to, well, you do an animation. I made quick work of gargoyles with the move swap. But what you do is you attempt to do the two-handing. No, you start off by doing a jumping roll. And during the jumping roll, you will queue up the two-handing of the bow, which is the only weapon you can two-hand. And while this animation is queued, you will switch out the bow for the Drake Sword, or later on you'll see him do it for the Dragon Tooth. And this allows you to two-hand the Dragon Tooth or Drake Sword in your left hand. And because there's no sort of running animations for the bow, like running attacks, rolling attacks, what the game does is it just takes the attacks from whatever weapon you had in your right hand, which for them will be the rapier, which has a double attack, and quite a quick double attack. And this is used to deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, you tricked the game basically.
Yeah.
To deal a lot of damage.
That was quite a long explanation.
I mean, you did explain it pretty well, I would say.
Yeah, once I remembered the beginning. Okay, so Kimp's doing some jumps down, and he's on his way to pick up this shield, which is the Grass Crest shield, which will allow him to, well, it gives you some extra stamina regeneration. He's going to pick that up, and I think go straight to RTSR, which is another item which is going to let him do a lot of damage very quickly.
Yeah, basically it boosts your attack rating by 50%, but it basically increases your damage by more than 50%. Ooh, that was a really unfortunate death there.
Yeah, Catalyst falling off. That's pretty costly. He's got to run all the way back now.
Right, so Kimp, I think, wins the lead, a bigger lead there, because of that death, unfortunately.
It's definitely got a bit of a lead now. But these things can still change. There's still a lot of the race to go. And
there's still like another hour. Still like another hour and 10 minutes to go or something.
But that's probably given him like a couple of minutes just from the run back.
So Kim did not get, well, still get hit, but he has enough help to survive. But didn't get me by the Drakes.
The most disappointing thing about that death was that he didn't even get the BKH.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which actually you don't really want. It'll just mess with your menuing later. But,
so
all these drops.
That's such a pro.
Yeah.
Only kill him once though.
So Kimp's on his way to do, I assume, Sense Gate skip?
Yep. Basically, in a certain spot on the stairs, there's a kill box, which will kill you. But just above the kill box is a little spot that puts you into the death cam. Now, death cam is the camera you get when you fall from a drop that kills you. So basically what that does is it makes the game think you're dead. And when the game thinks you're dead, it stops loading things like assets. So gates, for example. Which means the Sense gate is just unloaded. So you can just run through it. And then you quit out, and then you're in Sense Fortress. And you get into the death cam by doing a little riposte, because it pulls you back a little bit when you do it. So as you can see, he's going to run through the Sense Gate, which is non-existent in the state. And he's going to quit out, put him back in normal camera, and he's skipped having to ring the bells.
Yeah, the main advantage of this skip isn't so much that you skip the gate now, it's that it means you can do all of the Isolith section with Quelaag all in one go. Which means you don't have to either you don't have to go down there and then come back earlier and then do the whole run again, which saves a few minutes.
Yeah, it saves 2.5 minutes because you don't need to run back.
So I think Catalyst's just about to do the same skip now.
Yep. Not even doing the hour strat. Shaking my damn head. That's sick my head.
Yeah, it is possible to lure this hollow with an arrow shot, but it's a bit precise.
Yep, it is precise.
Sometimes you'll think, I had the perfect angle, and you still don't get it.
Yeah, I've had that where it's like the perfect aim. You're like, this will definitely work, and the same aim you always do, and it just fails for some reason. Because like it's just a tiny bit to the right or something.
Right.
So Kim setting about his from the arrow trap there. So he just jumped into it, and it's a good setup, perfect setup.
Catalyst just entering Sense Fortress as Kimp's just on the last trap.
Yep.
Yeah, this is one of those areas that looks very, very easy once you've got the cycles down, and once you've been through it a few times. But they make it look easier than it is initially, at least.
Yeah, both of these runners have the same golden fight with RTSR and Drake Sword, I believe.
Yeah, they both have RTSR, so there's no equip slot manipulation shenanigans. Kim being a bit quick on move swap there, getting the really slow Drake Sword swing.
So the way the golem fight works, so basically it takes 400 damage to stagger him below the knees damage, and once you stagger, it takes 200 to make him fall. So if you do that setup in the exact right spot, you can actually make him fall down up the bridge in one cycle, which Kim should do if he gets a good fight, yeah, or if he doesn't mess up any of the attacks. So you can see 200 damage here. And the first one, well, he missed one, but it's still fine.
But yeah.
Yep. And then just 2 more, and then he falls off.
The RTSR makes this fight a lot quicker.
Yeah, much better than the no RTSR fight.
Which is actually what you see a lot of now because of the route changes with the RTSR. So Cimp is just on his way to pick up the bonfire here, which is both quite nice as a safety. But I think in this route you don't do early and or Londo.
No, you don't. So you need to take it.
So you want this bonfire.
Yep.
Because he's not going to get the Dark Moon bonfire. He's going to leave that for later.
So, time to do my usual jinxing. So, here on the rafters, you can actually get sniped on the ladder, but it shouldn't happen. It's kind of rare. Yeah, gotta get my daily jinx, you see.
Yeah, you do have to be a bit unlucky to get the... Oh, sword roll, was that? You'd have to be a bit unlucky to get sniped on the rafter, but it can happen. He's healed, so...
Oh, good fight for Kata, actually. Pretty fast.
Yeah.
Optimal. So, we'll see if the jinx worked or not.
It did.
Oh my dog!
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
That's just how I am, you see. Oh, not even healing. Alright, so yeah, that's actually pretty rare there to get hit by a knife, but it can happen.
Yeah.
I think it's free to kill you full health, I believe.
Is he going to go for Nami Rafters?
Come on, Kim, do it.
Oh.
Do it. God damn!
No, just going for the standard Rafters jump. Losing those precious, like...
Well, he can still try fiber jump.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Catalyst also taking the bonfire and taking it to level up a bit. In order to be ready for the... to use the Dragon Tooth. Not even doing fiber jump.
God damn. I mean, Kata can do it, I guess. Actually, does Kata do early on Londo, actually?
I don't know. He got the bonfire here. So I'm not sure which one his route does.
Actually, no, you don't do it. I forgot. Because you get your dragon scale from Hydra. I forgot. Because you don't do early Isolith either. You just get your dragon scale from Hydra instead.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I only know because I saw Zaz do it last night. In the race.
The Meldus Millbreaker. Or Millbreaker. As I think Catalyst does it on this stuff.
Yeah, the reason it's called that is because in the normal route you pick up the Millbreaker in Lower Berg, Underberg for the move swap glitch, but in this route it's pretty similar because it uses move swap Drake Sword and move swap Dragon Tooth and into magic.
Very
but,
nice.
It just doesn't use Millbreaker.
Just ran off.
Yep, pretty optimal. Yeah, so
looks like it's heading straight for the safety bonfire.
Who wouldn't?
I don't think we've seen anyone take this risk in the races. It's a significant run back.
Yeah, and especially because one has so RNG if you get a bad opening as well.
Yeah.
So Kim's about to pick up his weapon of choice for the run, Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, so the Dragon Tooth is... Usually it's a great club weapon. It's a very slow R1 attack, which is actually sort of the bane of doing this run in some ways, is actually getting that attack when you really don't want it. It's a very slow, laborious, swinging attack that just gives you plenty of time to regret your actions.
So speaking of heavy attacks, with big weapons, there's actually where MoveSwap shows its strength, because most big weapons have a really slow build-up running attack, with the move swap glitch, you do a lot of damage because these weapons do a lot of damage with a really fast attack, with mixed with RTSR as well. So you do a lot of damage, as you'll see. Like for example, it's 2-run attacks in Ornstein, which is quite fast.
Oh, too quick on the move swap.
Oh, pretty fast, yeah.
He's got the shield equipped at the same time. Oh, it's actually allowing Catalyst to gain some time back. It's still a bit behind, but... Oh,
Failure move swap's one of the worst time losses in this run, honestly, in this game.
He needs to probably take the shield off, and then he'll stop doing it too quickly. But
he is doing it really fast,
which is slowing his move swap frames. Basically, if you wear slightly more equipment, your animations will look the same, but the frame window in which you actually have move swap can move by like 3 frames, which is enough because the window itself is only 4 frames at the end of the menuing to get it. So moving 3 frames is, you will notice that it's different. I'm not sure how many.
I think he needs to figure out that he's doing it too fast.
Yeah, he's doing it too fast. He's got the shield equipped.
Yeah, but he doesn't do it going slower though. Keeps going the same speed.
Oh wow, and Catalyst is actually now ahead.
Yeah.
So that death has now been made up just in the time lost to failing move swap.
And he got move swap first try.
Yeah.
I almost was like, just tell Cimp, just do it slower.
Just take the shield off.
Yeah, one of those two.
You don't need to do it any slower. You just need to remove the shield.
Yeah.
Catalyst getting a pretty clean Ornstein kill. And so, hopefully, Smo should be smooth. We'll see.
Now it's just slow.
Yeah. One of the problems with doing move swap is once you've failed it, like once or twice, it just gets worse. Like you just, oh, he's finally taken the shield off. There you go, got it straight away. There we go.
So that was a pretty unnecessary time loss, I suppose.
Yeah.
So just listen to Duck. So Kada is ahead by a bit now.
Yeah, well, we'll see how much after the ONS fight. So like
22 minutes here, that's pretty decent.
Yeah. Let's say 22:40 he gets the loading screen, so we'll see.
At least for a racer, it's decent.
Yeah. Well, given he already had 1 death.
Yeah.
Oh no! Him getting, as we said, a slow R1 attack.
See, you jinxed it this time, because you were the one who started talking about the R1. You're saying that was the disadvantage of these weapons.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you can see, it really is quite a disadvantage, because it gives you plenty of time to get hit by the bosses.
So he's going to do no moves, no RTSR.
No RTSR, looks like, for Cimp. And Catalyst now is heading down towards Blighttown and Quelaag. And he's going to do a little bit of extra shopping, which is it's the sort of major diversion of this route compared to standard DT +5. Is that he's going to go to Rickert, who you normally never visit, because he doesn't sell very strong spells, and he doesn't sell you any buff items, and you do most of your weapon upgrades at Andre or with the weaponsmith box. So yeah, buying a catalyst and great heavy, just heavy solid arrow.
Actually, a pretty smooth Ornstein this time, actually.
Yeah, it was just a shame he lost so much time to move swaps.
I think he lost like over maybe like a minute and a half to it or something.
It's really easy to do though once you start failing it, just to keep failing it. But I don't think I've seen anyone fail it so many times by being too quick, I have to say.
Yeah.
Failing it by being slow is very common. Oh, he's actually dragging Smo towards the
what are these insane Alibaba strats right now?
Yeah, and he got the elevator cycle because he pulled Smo a bit closer. There's going to be another diversion of routes here,
Let me save 2 seconds by getting the closer elevator or something.
So Catalyst is going to skip picking up the dragon scale because he's going to get it later. Whereas Kimp, once he gets to Blighttown, will run in the opposite direction in order to pick up the dragon scale to upgrade the dragon tooth to +5. So we're going to see Catalyst heading into the Quelaag fight while...
So one no time save, Kimp's gonna... Well, I say time save, but... Kimp is going to be doing the ice lift segment early, where Kada's going to be doing it at the end of the run. So it may look like Kada's a lot ahead, which he is a bit ahead, but he's not that much ahead. Because when you think about it, Kimp would have already done ice lift at that point.
Yeah, and later in the run he'll look ahead, but...
It won't be as much. But I mean, anything can happen by that point.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the free one attack Quelaag, unfortunately.
What is this Quelaag?
Oh, okay.
What was
I
that?
think
didn't
Kimp
know.
might be ahead now, actually.
Yeah.
It's a long run back.
Yeah, it's because Kimp is now partway on the run. But,
That's what we say. That's the thing of these runs. Is like anything can happen.
when they're still within like a couple of minutes, like a death is very costly.
Yeah.
So Catalyst. Oh, doing the bench.
Well, he's just saved 20 minutes. He's got to win now.
Sorry, Kimp. But Catalyst's run will be slightly shorter, so he may actually get to Quelaag again first because Kimp has to pick up the scale.
True. It's like a 3.5 minute run back, I think. But Kimp does take the bonfire and get the dragon scale,
Yeah.
which is a bit of time. 40 seconds. And what, 30, 35. And bad at timing, to be honest.
Yeah. So as you can see, Kimp's headed in the opposite direction towards the scale, and Catalyst is going to go straight back to the Quelaag fight and hopefully have a bit of bit better luck this time and get through.
And no one going for Blighttown plunge. I'm actually disappointed here.
It is quite a scary plunge.
I guess. I mean, I wouldn't do it in a race.
It's a scary plunge, and it's a big time loss if you die to it. Although I'm sure some people will say it's completely consistent.
I mean, if you practice it enough, I suppose it would be
It's
mostly
pretty
consistent.
precise. And also in the run that these runners, I guess, would normally do, you don't need it because you never go into Blighttown.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's actually cool because old routes, like when Blighttown skip was found,
okay.
basically like
Sorry. Yeah. So Catalyst entering the fight again, and Kimp is just about to go into the fight himself. So we'll see if Catalyst manages to get better. Gets the explosion, which can be pretty scary because it's very easy to get trapped underneath Quelaag, and then for her to trigger the explosion, which is pretty much a fight over for you, unfortunately.
wait, you triggered the butt fire or the explosion.
Yeah, he got an explosion, but he was
Oh.
better away from it. He didn't do what I do and get trapped underneath.
Yeah, that can happen.
And then
get...
you see that the explosion is happening, and you're just like, oh.
But we got a race in our hands, gentlemen and ladybirds, because this run is actually close now. Actually, I have no idea what I just said.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I just came up with something random.
So yeah, so Catalyst will get the Daughter of Chaos bonfire because this bonfire you can warp back to, which means that he doesn't need to do the rest of the Isolist section yet. He can come back to it later without really losing any time, whereas Kimp's going to get the Demon Ruins bonfire, which you cannot warp to, which means that after he does his next bit of leveling in Firelink, or when he returns to Firelink to get some souls, he'll have to come straight back here to do the rest of the section, or you'd have to run all the way through Blighttown again.
So I don't suppose you know the tech behind quantity storage? Kim's about to do that.
Yeah, so Kim is going straight into quantity storage, while Kat is going to grab another bonfire. Quantity storage is a glitch which essentially allows you to either buy or sell, in this case, 999 of an item while only having one yourself. It's which essentially works by the game. When you look at an item to drop it, it will store the number in memory. It'll store 999, which is the maximum that it has. And when you see here, he gets this prompt up on top, which is by attempting to use the Homeward Bone, but managing to talk to Framp before the dialogue has come up. And by doing this, the game doesn't update this maximum number and just reads the number that already was there, which is 999, and it doesn't do any check to make sure you have 999 of an item, so you can sell 999 Quelag souls, 999 Iron Golem souls to Framp, and he'll give you the souls for it, which is quite a lot. And there's a further glitch where if you stored an item in the bottomless box, this sort of underflows, and you end up with the maximum amount of that item in the bottomless box, which you can upgrade from, which is how he's now got a Dragon Tooth +5.
Like quantity storage really opened up the door for a lot of routes, I think.
Yeah, it's allowed a lot of sort of safer routes, I guess, safer routes through the game.
Because like before, Dragon Tooth +5 was just basically Great Club. That was the most chill route, but now Tooth +5 is really safe.
Yeah.
Also for
before you could only have had like, you could get, I guess, a +3.
+2.
Yeah.
But actually, no, it'd just be +1, because unless you wanted to Analondo early, I picked up Scale and Blighttown. I mean,
yeah, I guess you'd probably pick up the Blighttown one if you were doing a safer route. But okay, yeah. Catalyst out fighting Hydra with fire bombs, and the club, well, the Dragon Tooth, and he's trying to get the dragon scale that Hydra has, whereas Kim picked up the scale from Blighttown.
Catalyst setup artists have from doing what we call the gravity artist setup. So he goes over a certain weight margin, and when he drops onto that little bridge it's dropped on from that height, he sets up artists out from it. There's enough weight to do it. Ooh, the 1 frame roller. Nah, it's not really 1 frame, just joking.
Okay, and yeah.
Brood lied to me, I think, when he said it was 1 frame.
Oh, doing the backstep dupe.
What a god.
Yeah. I don't think actually, so dupes work in a similar way to how we've explained the more complicated quantity storage. Is you do an animation and attempt to use a Homeward Bone, and you open the menu and use another item, and it consumes the other item but does the action of the Homeward Bone or soul, depending on what you're duping.
Yep. Same with move swap. You can do a lot of animations. Same with move swap. You can move swap off a lot of different animations. Like as you saw at the start, Kara did the move swap, gargoyles off the ladder, climbing off the ladder animation.
So Kimp is now he's given up on the game. He's just going to quit out a lot. And, no, this is a nice big easy time save, which is the elevator clip. What this does is the actual elevator in the game loads in slightly later than the surrounding area because it belongs to a different map, and this allows. I think this is like PC only, because of the way the game loads.
Yeah, PC only.
Because the elevator hasn't loaded in, but the rest of the world and you actually fall through it before it's there.
Yeah, and every time you load in from a quit out, your character backs away a bit as well.
Yeah, which is why it's done with a lot of quit outs, because normally you can't save your position if you're on top of an elevator, but seemingly if you keep quitting out and it moves you back slightly, it does save the movement.
Some of these insane dupes, though.
So Catalyst is now doing quantity storage, which he delayed a bit because he made a little. I think he accidentally sold the blue shard, blue chunk, which he got from the Black Knight. Oh no, he didn't sell it. Oh no, he needs to. Yeah. I don't know. What's he done?
I don't think he did the drop the arrows thing. Yeah.
I think he did it then. Yeah.
Yeah, he did it then, but he didn't do it
Also,
before.
he's had a bit of menuing confusion because the blue Titanite chunk shouldn't normally be there because you don't normally kill the Black Knight, but because of the luck he had with around the Black Knight earlier, it kind of messed with his menuing a bit there. Kim making short work of Centipede, and is on his way through the lava run.
Yeah, DT plus 5 remove swap deals a lot of damage, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
It's pretty overpowered. Not intended that you'd have this many levels or this powerful of a weapon at this point, or at any point really.
You just destroy everything pretty much.
Yeah.
Because there aren't actually that many dragon skills you can pick up in the world. So once you picked up all of them, you just gotta farm them pretty much if you want to get a +5 DT. And you need quite a few to do it. Whoops, you just dupe 99, so it's fine.
The consistent knight?
Yeah, consistent by the way. Completely 100% consistent.
Trying to set up RTSR for Sif. How many hits does RTSR actually save with DT +5? I know.
2 running attacks with
it's actually
RTSR.
2 running attacks with +5.
Yeah, I think if you do it right, it's 2 running attacks. Or 3, one of those. We'll find out if he gets a perfect fight.
So Kimp is on his way to Better Chaos, which is usually a fairly consistent fight. It's a gimmick fight, which you sort of worked around in the speedrun using Toki bombs. Do you wanna...
Yeah, if you stand in the right spot near Better Chaos, and you aim your head in a specific spot, you throw 2 bombs. You can actually destroy the orbs of the bombs because they land on top of them or something. And that in turn is much faster than if you were to go all the way around. It's like a minute faster than just going around and destroy them individually. And yeah. So as you see, Kimbo to achieve the bow, I'd imagine. Yep. Ooh. That's a pretty good Sif there.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't actually need the bow for the Toki bombs, but it does make it a bit easier.
Yeah.
It makes the aiming like pretty.
If you do it without the bow, you just aim with your head pretty much and use keyboard to move forward.
I think it's just that it slows the animation. So Catalyst is on his way to the sea fight.
Yes.
And Kimp is.
Kim's gonna go do the stuff that Cat has done.
He's now finished with the Isolus section, and we'll start working on the section that Catalyst is in.
So Kim's gonna do Hydra and all that stuff. Hydra, Sif, Butterfly.
Yeah, buying the crest, which is he's got the souls. Doesn't need to deal with the.
I wonder if Caddo will get bored here though, on the balls.
I think it
yeah, should be fine. You can actually get hit by those balls, but it's really rare. Like the next time you roll for the first one or something. What happened?
Cats are just showing frustration on the lift.
Yeah, we've all done it though. So yeah, Cat killed the Golem Knife, the Broken Penny, so he can enter the DLC later.
Yeah, the DLC route in this game is not obvious at Let's just say.
You gotta save a random NPC, kill a random enemy in this area, and then go back to where you saved that DLC. Save that NPC to enter the DLC. So yeah, it's really not explained well.
So Catalyst Duke Skip. Ooh.
He's fine. Oh,
Just
nope.
fails off.
Bit of a late roll.
Duke Skip is just a little bit of parkour used to skip a whole section where normally you'd get imprisoned. You have to go into an unwinnable fight, die, get imprisoned, and break out of the prison. None of which is difficult, but it's very slow.
Yeah, my fellow commentator here does not like to do it. He likes to do a different strat called Duke Up Warp.
Oh, no, it's just the Duke Warp. The Up Warp is actually, there's like a... you do an Up Warp from the other side, and it gets you into the elevator, and it saves in-game time, but loses RTA. So Catalyst going for it again.
Wait, does Duke Up Warp actually save IGT?
Yeah, I think so. If you do the one on the other side, it doesn't save a lot of IGT though. It's like maybe 2 seconds or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy to do it. I've done it before. Yeah. Consistent anyway.
It's quite funny because Catalyst actually made a tutorial on Duke Skip to see him failing it twice.
Was it with commentary though?
Yeah, I think so. I think he does a little. It's actually quite a good tutorial.
ImmersedCimp, yeah, but as you can see, just 2 jump attacks on Hydra deal like 2,000 damage or something, casually.
Plunges are just effects. Yeah. No, I'll do plunges anymore.
It's just a phase.
Just way cooler.
People will grow out of it.
QS is just a phase.
I don't think people will go out of that one though.
Unless someone can find a route that lets you get RTSR quicker.
Yeah. Just find a way to do ESM with a good start, pretty much. And no finding.
Yeah, the quantity storage souls duping did make all bosses a lot easier for routes that make use of it. None of them are the fastest route in game time. Oh god, Catalyst, no!
Oh no! Oh my god! I've never seen anyone die that way before, ever before.
That's casual playthrough tier death, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I think Kado will really be upset over that one.
Yeah, he's lost it. Like, oh, and he's got to do Duke Skip again.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like a several minute time.
It's like a 4.5 minute time loss or something.
Yeah. Right.
So I think we can say Kim's in the lead now by quite a bit.
Now.
Yeah, by quite a bit, I would say. He's also done Isolith as well.
Yeah, because he's done all of Isolith. He's now in the lead. Wow. That death.
Yeah, like anything can happen, like we've been saying. Like, I mean, even small things like that can screw you over in those 4.5 minutes.
There have been some close races, but a lot of the races have also had someone taking a very costly death at some point.
Yep.
Sadly. Sometimes unlucky, sometimes just, you know, running off to your death.
Always can they get 200 attack? Ah, look. Just an attack.
Yeah, pretty clean Civ fight.
Pretty fast.
Yeah. The Catalyst actually has to bring the elevators back now. Because they're in the wrong... Well, this one is in the wrong position. think he did the move swap on the elevator out of habit, and then realised he didn't actually want it yet.
I mean, he could have kept it if he wanted to.
Yeah, can do, but well, no, because he's going to undo it when he gets to Seath anyway.
Oh yeah, for the
Destroy the
Menace
crystal with
test.
the bow.
And he could just do it with a bomb if he wanted to, I suppose.
So Kimp on his way to Butterfly, and he's going to have to throw a lot of bombs because Kimp doesn't have any magic in this route, so he's dupe bombs and has 97 black fire bombs, and he's just going to stand in it, throwing bombs and just tanking hits.
Like, Butterfly takes a while to come down, so you need to wait to kill him while he's still in the air.
And you also have to wait a little bit. Yeah.
I know, Duke skip fail.
Oh, God.
Bounced off the rating.
Catalyst, please. At least he didn't. I saw him earlier do it, and he actually landed on the wrong side of the railing, which is just.
You mean where you just land on that little ledge thing?
Yeah, like on the little ledge on the outside where you.
Yeah.
Off. Yeah, because if you landed there, there's nothing you can do. You just have.
Well,
to
no, there is a backup, I believe. I remember Root saying there was a backup, but it's like
I've
really
heard
slow.
rumors of a backup, but I don't think I've seen anyone do it.
I don't know how to do it, but I know there is one, but it's apparently like really slow.
Yeah.
That's
Mainly
what
you just end up taking the death. I mean, if you have full control, you could just do a full control quit out and then try again, but yeah, even that's quite slow.
I luckily got it that time though.
Yeah, so Kimp is now on his way to the same section Catalyst is on, but Kimp has already done Izalith, whereas Catalyst hasn't done any of it yet.
So that's like 5 minutes segment, I guess. 6 minutes.
Yeah, we should see if Kimp has better luck with Duke Skip and knowing where invisible platforms are. I mean, yeah, I'd say that's a new death for a run. I haven't seen anyone else do that.
Both runners didn't get bored, luckily.
Yeah, although you tried.
I tried. Didn't work though. Alright, Cat, I'm making sure to stay on the right this time, right side. Yeah, Kim actually is having a really solid run other than the field move swap and Death to S.
Yeah, the move swaps cost him probably most of his time, even more than the death.
Probably, yeah. Dev just added to it.
Catalyst remembering where the path is this time. Getting to the clams.
Mine didn't go potato this time.
If his path thing works out.
No, it should be fine.
Doesn't get any clams in the fight. It's not particularly scary in this route because of how powerful you are and how quickly you deal with Seath. He's going to do the move swap in the fight.
Well, it's one attack to kill the clam anyway, I suppose. Also, the 2-shot, by the way.
2 running attacks.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I tend to think of the running attacks as one thing, but obviously it's still pretty easy to miss part of an attack. Kimp doing Duke Skip. And gets it. That was first try, wasn't it?
Oh, I think so. I was daydreaming on for a second.
And Catalyst doing the last part of this area for him, which is the butterfly fight. And he does have magic, so this should be a significantly faster fight. Well, significantly, noticeably faster.
Noticeably.
He's actually popping souls for timing, because he does not need any souls, really, at this point. Oh, just taking a hit. And if he dies to butterfly, despite having magic, that'll be pretty good.
That'd be unfortunate. Alright, he's good.
Made it through.
He did it.
So Catalyst has now done everything he needs to in Darkroot Garden, and he's going to head into the DLC, which is one of the other places where it's very easy to lose a lot of time.
Oh, both ones went for the mana drop. Got it.
Good. And Kim knows where the platforms are.
What is this savage buddy in right now?
I can't believe it. I actually can't believe he did that.
Yeah, I can't either. I didn't even know what happened at first. I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch it later.
Just clipped. Yeah, so Kimp is currently ahead because he's done the Isolus section, whereas Catalyst still has that to go, despite the fact that Catalyst is in the DLC, or at least just about to be in the DLC.
Who knows? Maybe Kim will die to C4 Clam. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to do it. Yeah, got to make it that extra bit spicy.
Oh, there's the clam.
Nice
but,
one.
No.
I just got you 1,900 damage.
Yeah, you just do a casual, massive chunk of damage to see.
I'm totally not intended.
It's pretty nice.
I'm totally intended.
Okay, Catalyst in the DLC, not taking the bonfire, because if he took the bonfire, he'd lose his RTSR, and he's going to do, I think he's going to do the, oh no. Oh, he's playing it safe this time. I've seen him do the move swap in the fight before. And I've seen him fail the move swap in the fight before.
I've seen him fail it. I've seen him lose around to it.
Pretty scary. See
well,
that's
you can punish this one.
Yeah, he should have this fight. Yeah,
nice.
No Brood Guardian.
No 1-1 attack for some reason. Are we going to get any plunges this run other than Royalwood Skip?
Probably get the cancel for Lower Undead Berg later.
Well, we'll see. I mean,
Catalyst playing the safe route, picking up Hidden Body, not going for the risky runs later in the DLC.
Yeah. I don't know if Kim's watching the run or not, and if he knows he's ahead, because he might still be thinking the Kata could be ahead. If so, he might not. If so, he might not take any safeties for Notorious.
Yeah,
I mean, he said he won't ever do it.
What, the safety bonfire?
Yeah. They asked him in an interview and he said, "I'm never going to take it."
Well, there's still a chance. Although in this route, Artorias should be fairly safe. Actually, the more likely time loss is getting out-skilled by Stennis on Royalwood Skip.
But it's consistent. It actually is. I've never died to it before. Actually, no, I've died to it once. I've died to it once, but that was my fault.
I think everyone has, and then says, "Oh, I never died to it." It's like, yeah, except for that time. Right, Catalyst is going for the Stennis setup. Let's see.
We'll be fine. Just watch.
Yeah, roll out, no problems. And he's going to buy some stuff from Chester. Get some green blossoms and some homeward bones. I always find that buying the homeward bones is pretty funny because I think everyone I've seen do it still dupes homeward bones. It's such like a habit.
Yeah, it is. Because normally I only have like 1 or 2 most of the time.
Yeah. Okay, Catalyst entering the Artorias fight. Kimp cleaning through past Gargoyle, making his way straight to Royalwood Skip himself.
The jump always you.
Artorias just standing there buffing. Oh, took a little bit of damage.
Whoa!
But, thankfully, he has high enough HP for it not to matter and gets the kill.
He didn't take the full hit. He just took a little bit.
Yeah, just like a chip of damage.
Or did he block it? I didn't see. Well, he's alive.
It looked like he just got a chip.
Yeah, he went for the YOLO attack there. And didn't get the second round attack, so Artorias didn't die. Well, no, because you didn't get 2 attacks on the buff, so. Nice if Kimp gets then set up.
Yeah, he's going for. Oh no, is he not? No. And the attack.
Ooh.
Nice clean.
Alright, thanks, Dennis.
Dennis set up. 100% consistent.
Yep. 100% consistent, guaranteed all the time.
Catalyst is now
Try it
running
now.
for the Calamite trigger, which is basically it's the second. It should be the second Calamite sighting, but it's actually in this route the first because of the Royal Woodskip. Imp entering.
So yet again, it's another case of FromSoft not making it simple how to find stuff. Because to put it in perspective, you need to trigger the fight, get a random key, talk to an NPC twice and say yes, and then
Kimp has
and then go back to the boss.
Pretty free Artorias fight.
Pretty good.
Nearly got the 2 running attacks, but then when Artorias runs away to buff, it's pretty much like free kill if you've got the first hits in on this route because of how much damage you do. It's 2 running attacks, and you can get that in while he's buffing.
Yep. That's pretty decent DLC so far. And halfway through DLC.
Okay. So yeah, now the only thing separating them is this, well,
Isolith,
in terms of what they look like, is Isolith and this trigger. So because neither of them have full control, they have to do a little bit more running, and they can't just jump down that elevator that we saw Catalyst run past. So he's gonna cast Hidden Body to delay the reaction of these enemies, and just drop down. And
they're pretty comfy, actually.
Is this one who can dark bead you if you don't have Hidden Body?
Yep. Yeah, I saw one speed once, by the way.
Why would you do that to you?
I have done it before, and it's like, you just gotta time your dodges well enough where you die.
Yeah, I think the only ones I've seen without Hidden Body was it someone was running with just like huge amounts of vitality to make up.
I mean, if you have that much faith, you could just go fast and be fine.
Did you just Calamite just disappearing on Gimp's screen as he dark signs out? So he's done the trigger.
Nice.
Trying to kill this one for being thwarted by IKEA.
Yeah, you need 2 for this guy, and like 1 OG, just saying.
He picked up the crest key, which you'll need to reach Goth and shoot down Calamite, which is the last part of the Calamite fight puzzle, I guess. He's a puzzle boss in that you have to solve this puzzle to start the fight.
It's kind of weird. I really don't know how Camus managed to melt this, honestly. I couldn't in my mind would think go down to Rickert and buy the heavy soul arrow.
Yeah, it's someone you normally ignore in the run, so you don't really think about it.
Unless you're on Duck's route, of course.
Unless you're on what?
Unless you're on your route, I guess.
Oh, what, the club?
Yeah.
I haven't actually done a run of that yet. I'm still too bad at the DLC fights. Anyway, Kimp going for these clubbing victim. Like they become once you've used the dragon tooth on them. And yeah, a lot of hidden body and jumps. So another diversion of the routes here is Catalyst is going to pick up Dark Bead, while Kimp will skip the pickup.
To be fair, Kata will have a bit of a faster late game with Dark Bead.
Yeah, but the biggest time saves for Kata are the things that Kimp has already done.
Yeah, true.
But the biggest time saves for Dark Bead are like Centipede and Ceaseless Discharge.
Yeah.
I guess it saves a bit of time on 4 Kings.
Well, and Nito.
Yeah, Nito, although the Nito with only this level is, you have to RTS on it. It's a bit scary.
Yeah, 4 Dark Beats, by the way. Or 3 Dark Beats, sorry.
Yeah, it's 3 with the first one for the...
Yeah, 4.
I guess that's the same as normal with RTSR.
Nah, if you get the hit at the start, no good. It's just 2 afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, it's 3.
Doing the fog gate skip. a fairly tense fight usually, but oh, getting the rain. That's it. Just
Well,
the
will
time
we
lost,
get will we
just
get
have to
Swiss
take the-
5 rings? No,
5 rings. Oh no, he's getting the melee, and we should be able to. What's he doing? Okay.
no, it's one bit on another attack to be a bit safe.
We might have gone to
What happened to Kim's timer?
Oh, it's gone over an hour. But the one is off the edge, so he's now. Yeah, his timer's a little bit bigger than Kata's, and it's gone off the screen.
Yeah, I just noticed. No, they went to an hour. So we've just hit the century mark. Well, not really. We're still 40 minutes away. But we will not actually hit the century mark because of how fast these rats are actually. Unless something goes drastically wrong, of course.
Oh, getting the shotgun.
Going for the roller attack there is pretty awkward. Because normally he just does the same attack again. No, good fight.
So Catalyst doing the last part of the boss fight puzzle, and speaking to Hawkeye God in order to get him to shoot down the dragon, so that he can fight him in under half an hour.
Under half an hour, by the way.
I don't know how long that fight takes, but a long time compared to the.
It takes a long time, and you only get an extra dialogue and a free weapon because of it. If you do it that way. Well, that's funny. Like if it was your first playthrough and you didn't know you could shoot him down, so you just tried to kill him to bow or something.
Yeah.
It is possible.
I assume you need a lot of arrows. I've not tried it myself.
Yeah. Well, if you do have a quick bow, like Havel's armor, just heal when you get hit. It's possible.
Just tank it, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do it, obviously.
It's definitely not fast.
I don't got enough time. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, the way the routes work, this looks a lot closer than it actually is.
Yeah, like Kim's actually like 5 or 6 minutes ahead right now. Well, 5 minutes ahead.
Yeah, at least 5 minutes. That probably maybe slightly more. I don't know, but yeah, it's a long bit of running that Catalyst still has to do that Kim has already done.
Actually, it's 5 minutes. Is it? Well, he gets good fights, but 5.5 minutes, I'd say ahead. Well, he got good fights. What am I saying?
Oh, I think we have game noise.
Oh, boys, we got game noise. So here's hoping Kata does do the what's it called? The Nico thingy on the wood stray. He should be able to do it.
Yeah, so now Catalyst's back at Firelink. He's going to deal with everything he can from this bonfire. Which means he's going to do Capra Demon, Gaping Dragon, Stray Demon, and then Pinwheel and Nito before moving on. I don't know which bit he goes to afterwards, but...
Who?
Yeah.
Kata. What did he do? He just blown back for some reason. Black's on back.
Did he forget something? Oh, he hadn't attuned Hidden Body or something, maybe? I don't know. I didn't see.
I have no idea.
Not Hidden Body.
Well, that's another time lost.
Attune. Yeah, he didn't attune Dark Bead, I meant.
Yeah.
So now he has Dark Bead. Oh. Kim having a little bit of a time loss there by dropping off.
So now we're even again.
Oh no. Has he got the infinite drops? He just has to wait. Yeah.
Oh.
If you fall off when you're on like a slope or a ledge, sometimes the fact that the game moves you back very slightly will just mean you fall off every time. You have to just take the death. Kimp doing a little bow. Losing time for for memes, I guess.
And also if he knows if he's ahead or not, though.
Yeah. I mean, he had the issues with ONS, which may make him think he's behind, but he didn't know that Catalyst had a lot of fun with
Yeah, a lot of fun.
archives in the Crystal Caves. So
Forgot
yeah,
his word.
Capra Demon already gone before we even mentioned that he was going into the fight. Just
That
one
one shot.
dark lead, and should just be one running attack for Kim.
Yeah, I'm trying to say what his side looks like.
Oh, the RTA strats not quitting out there. Just running straight back through the fog gate onto Gaping Dragon.
Oh, so you got that to set. I don't know if it's going to be 2 beats or not, though. Might be if he goes close enough and all the beats hit.
Yeah. Yeah, Kimp is ahead because he's done Izalith. And Catalyst has not done Izalith yet.
Ooh, getting hit by the back there. What are these max tier errors, mistakes? Getting hit by the back.
Yeah, just 2 dark beads to the face, and you can just get out.
No, okay hand. That fucked. Yeah, that's the okay hand gesture, by the way.
Right.
Oh, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. Too bad we don't have game audio for Carol though. I doubt Kim will do it, fortunately. Yo! Did that spook you out? I mean, I knew we would probably get it, but it was still spooky.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully, oh no.
No,
for the,
no,
Nito segment.
dude.
So no, no audio for the.
Oh no, Nico. Oh, why don't you do an imitation? Go on.
Oh no. I can't do it justice.
I mean, I could. That's good enough. I mean, we had to get some audio for it. Yeah, Canada's beating out these colors.
Stray Demon, while Kimp is heading straight towards Nito. It's another slight diversion, but it doesn't really matter which order you do these two in.
3 dark beats. What happened?
No, no bellowing ring.
Feels bad, man.
There's quite. Oh no! That's a really annoying time loss because he needs the item that Black Knight was guarding. So now he has to run all the way back, pretend to be an egg again. Thankfully, you don't have to wait as long the second time. But he does still have to go through on it.
Yeah, I think we got the audio that time.
So Kelly's now just
this
has to
run though.
through there again. Yeah,
this run.
his run has been. It's got some good memes.
Yeah. Good.
That's
I mean, it's good.
Hardest boss
Good. Yeah, hardest boss. He
Like
almost
him.
died. Yep.
You
Just give him a
need
little
an
clap.
RPSR for that fight, really?
So yeah, Canada's run's been pretty good at clip material, I would say. Oh yeah, I just know it's why you said what you said.
Please don't do RTSR Black Knight and fail it again, Catalyst.
I think he'll just run around this time, shooting from behind. Ah, he's fine. Can't you? You have a second.
Just in case.
Oh my god.
He might have come back. You never know.
He didn't even do all his
FromSoft coding.
Yeah, I mean it's scripting after all on this FromSoft.
Okay,
Just say FromSoft scripting.
Kim clean through the Tomb of Giants on his way to Nito. Catalyst just starting the run to Catacombs now.
No, do you want to imitate Framp there?
Yeah, Framp sleeping is one of those. It can be pretty irritating if you're trying to do quantity storage. It's just a free time loss.
That's like the only time you actually care about it. You want like 4-second time loss. So bad.
Are we going to see a Catacombs plunge from Catalyst though?
No, I doubt it. Maybe.
Go for the plunge. Kimp in the Nito fight, we won't know if he's getting any screams. Oh, he's healing, so he's probably got a scream. No? Interesting. Just because he can, I guess. Oh, casting Hidden Body. Still getting hit by a skeleton. Oh, and dying.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can just see the segment. I can just see the forfeit coming. I can see it.
Yeah, Catalyst has the determination to finish the run.
Oh damn. Not as bad as me.
There are some who might forfeit, but
I mean, I'm not saying anything. I probably would continue. I'm not saying anything. Before you say anything, I would continue.
I didn't need to.
Man, true. Well,
No,
sleep with that.
I had to forfeit a race earlier, so I can't talk.
Yep. I'll drop in the Calamity Ring and the Orange Child Ring. But I was looking forward to him doing a fire kick to people. And with Pink Helm.
So is he going to go for the plunge this time? I
Come
don't
on.
know if you actually can without
Oh, you can do it with Dragon
Tooth ready.
Yeah. I don't think you can without. At least not easily.
You might be able to, but it might be like one of those frame perfect.
Yeah.
Ones.
Well, I mean, if you don't do it in the right spot, Dragon Tooth is frame perfect, even.
Yeah. So Stray Demon still, even without the magic, still a pretty straightforward fight. Just run and Dragon Tooth. Catalyst entering the hardest fight. Won't even one-shot him.
Yeah. Oh, but they are 2 finished though, so good memes. Oh my god!
Really taking the hit. Catalyst, what are you doing? Should have got RTSR. So I think Kimp now heading down towards Four Kings. Just one of the last bits he needs to deal with.
Four Kings, Selling Gwendolyn and Gwyn, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I believe that's all.
Or the Japanese path from there. Don't do focus.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh no! Oh,
I think that might be a forfeit.
The fog.
Oh, the halberd! The
halberd!
Oh, he dared to do the Japanese path in there.
Catalyst, why?
No, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well...
Do not treat me like an old withering snake. So, do you want to explain Seal Skip attack? Because Skimp is doing it.
Is he just... So...
I just did it.
In a standard sort of or casual playthrough or in older routes, you would have to kill Ingward to get the key to the seal, is it? And
Yep.
turn a wheel in order to lower the water level. But there's a little slope that you can use for a slope quit out to get into the area underneath the water, as you can see, without dying, which saves quite a lot of time. And it's really easy to do with full control, but you can do it on a slope without full control, and you just drop down and quit out before the game realizes you should be dead, and skip a whole few minutes of running around.
One of the more comfy Pokemon sites, in my opinion, is 2 run attacks. Well, 3, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not sure if Cat is actually going to finish the run now, but I mean, fingers crossed, I suppose.
We shall see. If he might wait and see when Kimp finishes if he's not watching Kimp stream.
Yeah.
Dang. Like,
What happened? What did people say?
no, I'm just seeing on Catalyst's chat, Brood already saying, so when do you want to schedule our match in the losers bracket? Yeah, pretty straightforward fight.
I don't know if he likes to go up against Brood, though.
I don't know.
Because if I win my round, I'm pretty sure I go up against
Oh,
the
you
loser of this match. So if I beat Pink,
Catalyst.
Kata would need to beat me to go up against Brood, if Brood wins, of course.
Catalyst, why? I might have seen Catalyst screen early. Yeah, so Catalyst dying again to the seal skip.
Seal Skip?
Not seal skip,
Foggate Skip.
Foggate skip. My bad. Well, Kimp is just casually strolling along towards.
It could literally take forever to do this, unless Kata obviously forfeits.
So Catalyst was attempting to do the Foggate skip, which saves like 2 seconds maybe.
Yeah. 3 at most.
Yeah, and it's not massively difficult, just it's really easy to get it wrong.
Yeah.
In the same way it's really easy to get Duke skip wrong.
Well,
if you land it
Duke
wrong,
Skip's much easier though.
It's,
I would say so.
I don't know, I guess there's more things to line up.
But I mean, Kata could still do Kiln Skip and try and convince people it was a legit run. It's like, yeah, all my stream cut out, but I did kill the other bosses. Really?
Kimp just waiting out the good RNG of the magic arrows.
Maybe I should run one attack for Gwendolyn.
Oh, is he actually gonna?
Yeah, it's
Oh
fine.
yeah, with RTSR, yeah, just one running attack, so you just go for it. So Kimp onto the sort of home stretch really, just Priscilla and then
Priscilla and Gwyn.
onto the Quinn. Yeah, Kata's had some very costly deaths. I mean, Tomb of the Giants is very costly, but the most costly was the death in Archives or in Crystal Caves.
Let's just say Duck really enjoyed the savage bullying over that. Let's just say. Just like to say that.
Just like to say sorry to Catalyst. But
I mean, to be fair, that is a death that shouldn't have happened. Really.
Yeah, and I'm sure he knows that.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? Well, just
I've never seen a death there before.
next time you're running to through the crystal caves, just try and take the sharpest corner you can.
Have you died there before though?
Oh yeah, like early playthroughs. So
Oh damn.
lots of times because I didn't know where the floor was.
We'll see if he gets it. Oh, he got it. He got it.
You get the fog gates.
He never took the fog gate.
Yeah.
No, just saved 30.
First time.
Just saved an hour pretty much. 60 minutes. He's got to win now. I mean, technically Kim can still pull a Nubist into kill him. But I doubt that would still be enough.
I don't. Do you actually go for the parries?
You do.
Or do you just move swap it?
You do go for the well.
It move
I know.
swap
I know. Kim does.
Okay, like all parries, because
There's only 2 parries.
yeah. People seem to think like move swap Gwyn is pretty scary, but
It's really. I mean,
just as scary as if you fell a parry.
I think it's just the start that's spooky.
Yeah, he is doing the parries. It's slightly faster. Really, yeah. Oh, and getting a nice clear view of where Priscilla is.
Nice fight.
Yeah, if you lock on to Priscilla after you've sort of triggered the fight, the lock-on will actually tell you where she's going to appear, which is makes things a lot easier.
He has like no health Nito.
Catalyst having to spam the dark beads.
Take him on the final home stretch right now.
Yeah.
Just to kill him and go in there.
Just
Actually, a really good run, actually.
Souls? Yeah. Well, this guy, he just does it. Clearly, I don't think the time save on bench skip will be enough for Catalyst.
I mean, you saved 20 minutes earlier from doing it, 60 minutes fog it skip, and then another 20 minutes.
Which just tells you how much time he lost to him by dying.
True.
Oh, not getting the RTSR setup he wanted. He's gonna have to run back this night and try and sort of bait out an attack again and again. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, if you're on really far away there, you should be able to bait one out pretty easily.
Yeah.
No Goomba Stomp. Feels bad, man.
Just some really unfortunate deaths for Catalyst. Have made this pretty one-sided. The meaning of the dog emotes is dogs.
No, I guess I'll DM Kip then, since he's... Well, after the second parry, I'll do it. After the second parry, I'll DM him.
Oh, getting the grab.
Should be fine. Should be fine.
Oh no!
I
So
jinxed it!
he didn't get the shield. That was very good timing.
He's gonna pull Anubis now. I told you, he's gonna pull Anubis now. So that's gonna happen, and Candace's gonna come back and win.
Well,
I mean, if
some beads.
I mean, to be honest, if I beat Pink, I really don't want to face Kata. I really don't. Nah, I'm joking. I'm just gonna move swap.
Just actually having to do a backup in the fight.
Why? Why did
He
you
used
do a
all his
backup
dark
for?
beads and didn't get the kill, so he had to do a move swap.
Oh, did he get 3 kings?
I don't think he got 3 kings. I think he just missed some beads.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
So Kimp on his way back to Gwyn again. Frankency.
Frankency. Oh, I want to see the Frankency spams in chat, to be honest.
Oh, he didn't rest at the bonfire after killing the crestfallen knight. That's really smart.
Right. I think you can tell Kato really does not want to finish this run.
Right. So, Kimp on his way to the Gwyn fight again.
Second time. Wait, second time.
See if he gets the parries he needs.
It's pretty.
First one.
Actually, I guess he needs to do one-handed parries.
And he's got the grab again. Oh, but he managed to block.
He's fine.
The fast attack this time.
No good out strats. Feels
that
bad,
should
man.
be a game.
GG to Kim. I guess I can DM him now.
Kim? Yeah, I'll wait and see what Catalyst does if he does just jump off the edge or forfeit.
I mean, we'll see. He gets up in this one, I suppose. Why didn't
that was pretty solid, other than the memes at ONS.
Nice. Kim said he does want to come in for an interview. So that's nice. A 123, 33 HT, that's really decent actually. With considering what happened at ONS. So yeah, Kim will be going through to round 4 to face... Let me check. Actually, you'll be going through...
Some serious burns going on in Catalyst's chat now.
Oh, he will be going through to round 4 to face Kamul 78.
Oh, nice. Oh, Catalyst going for the dark bead kill on Cecil. You actually need to get 3 in and a double kill. It's almost guaranteed when you have to do 3 that you're going to get hit at the end. He said the same thing, did he? Nice. Nice, Brood.
What happened?
Catalyst is just in the loading screen. I don't know if he's actually like tabbed out.
I thought Brood said to me. Damn.
Oh yeah, Brood was saying the Catalyst tried his best and he respected that, but sadly he had to tell him that.
Alright, yo Kim.
Hi guys.
So GG on your run, man. It's
hey.
pretty solid.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Pretty good. Other than a few memes at ONS, that was pretty solid.
Yeah, it was really good actually.
What was going on there?
I mean, I'm not happy with run, obviously, because it's a bad time. But I was able to to keep my nerves together. Yeah, ONS was I just bad.
Yeah.
The move swap failure all on me, and the death was even worse because it honestly like presented himself, kill me, and I'm like, okay, and then I R1 him. Yeah, terrible play.
Were you watching any of what was happening to Catalyst at the time? Did you know what had happened to his run?
I heard from my chat, or I read from my chat what was going on, but apparently he was having even a worse time than me.
Yeah, he died in the Crystal Caves because he fell off. Basically, he had a potato
platform.
Yeah.
What happened?
He fell off an invisible platform while running over it without being in the menu or anything, and died. He also died after straight to the Black Knight before he picked up the pendant. Before he picked up the doll.
Oh boy!
He also died. And he did the Japanese path in Tomb of the Giants, and he died the Foggate skip. Well,
Guys, I want to sleep tonight. Please, no more horror stories.
Yeah.
I'm.
But,
so coming into the run, Kim, what would you say was the part you were most scared of coming into the run? Like the part you're most nervous about?
Most nervous about the start. And the start is always nervous because of the throwing knife and flower skip and all these kind of small precision things you have to do. And if you fuck them up, you're gonna lose a lot of time or you die. And most parts are okay because you have a bonfire nearby, so if you die, it's not that bad. But yeah, no bonfire for Artorias, and I was almost not taking the bonfire for Manus, but I took it, and that was a little bit more carefree than for that.
Yeah.
So you're going to be going through to round 4 of the winners bracket to face Camus 78. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked, right?
Yeah, that'll be. And I want to if I beat Kimp in my if I beat Pink in my next race on Wednesday, I will actually go up against Catalysts in the next round.
I mean,
So
in this stage, still anyone can win against anyone,
Yeah,
as you've seen. I think Catalyst is right now. You can make an argument that he's a better player than me, but I have more experience, so I guess that helped me today.
It definitely showed.
But it depends on the day. Players' skill level fluctuates, so I can win against Kabul, but I think in 7 out of 10 times at least he's gonna whoop me.
I mean, anyone could fall under the pressure, no matter how good they are, really, and mess up a lot on big parts.
I mean, we've seen, people failing Duke skip who would normally get it consistently. People.
Yeah, Kata failed it a few times in this run.
Yeah,
people
but
dying
the
too.
problem is that robots don't feel any pressure,
Dang.
so it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one.
Brood saying he thought the same, and then he died to the barrel. That was one of the better deaths, I think, of the tournament, was the barrel death. Sorry, Brood. But I think it's been put. It's like maybe second to the falling off in the crystal caves. Now.
So overall, how happy would you say you were with that? The time you got IGT and RTA, Kim?
I'm not happy.
Oh, damn.
Disheveled.
Well, it does look like Catalyst is actually going to finish. He's been bullied into it by Brood. So he's just getting through the.
In practice, I consistently get like a 118, 119 RTA, and having a 126 is just horrible. I hope I can actually lay down a good run once in this tournament.
Yeah,
well, I mean, obviously you're going up against, what we know, obviously, is probably one of the best runner at this game next round, so obviously a 118 IGT would really help out with that RTA.
Catalyst, don't do that to our eyes. Please stop. Stop looking
God damn
directly
it,
at the
Kata.
What is he doing?
He's just looking down at the lava as he runs through Isolith. Like full lava view.
Yeah. So just put your screen, just full screen on Kata's stream. Put the brightness all the way up to top. Yeah. On to brightness.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful this time of the year. That's it to myself.
I hear the weather in Isolith is,
Yeah, it's kind of hot, but kind of nice.
Oh, what is he doing? Is he trying to? No. Just standing in the lava.
So you can stay in here if you want, Kim, and wait for Kata if he wants to come in, or can leave. It's up to you, really.
Oh, did he tab out while in the lava?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my leave. I need to eat something.
Right,
I will. GG on your run,
very
man.
well done. And,
Well, then, thank you guys, and
you in the next round.
Yeah. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.
Yeah. Good luck. See ya.
So yeah, Catalyst looking like he is not going to forfeit. He's going to finish the race. The last few bits.
He's grudgingly going to finish it. Would you though to continuing with this kind of pace, though? To be fair,
it does get incredibly frustrating to continue when you've had a lot of big time losses in deaths.
Yeah, it's like I just don't want to continue this trash right now.
Yeah. hasn't exactly been super optimal for the last 10 minutes. You could say that. You could say that. But maybe killing the crestfallen, or it was, you know, maybe suboptimal. So, Catalyst going for the Tucky Bombs? Maybe, we don't know. He might change his mind. He might go for the legit kill. But I doubt it. No. Disappointing. It's the only meme he had.
Alright, so just Silang Gwendolyn left and Gwen.
Just roll.
Yeah.
Oh, do I no longer for the final bit of the game?
So, I mean,
yeah, and as he doesn't have full control, you have to go back, take the elevator down, and then run to the middle. Whereas with full control, you would just jump down off the tower, and then jump down in front of the painting.
I think he just wants to finish, honestly, at this point. Not risk anything.
He's not that used to finishing runs, I suppose.
Well, I mean, only finished in 3 runs in Solo Mage in like 2000 attempts, so...
Yeah, well, Solo Mage is it's a fun route. I think everyone should try.
It's fun. It's like actually way easier than Deeds Prescribe. You should run it right now, trust me. You'd have so much fun. Yeah, please don't. Just please don't.
Yeah, so Solo Mage is the route the Catalyst is normally playing, relies on the random drop of the Black Knight Greatsword.
And had a really bad start.
Did Catalyst get 2 halberds?
No, he just got one, I believe. He didn't get one.
He got one in Tomb as well, and he got one earlier. Did he?
Did he get one? No, I don't think he got one at the start.
No, he just got the chunk, didn't he? Yes.
Yeah. And that messed up his inventory at Quant Storage.
Yeah. Yeah, that messed him around. Not taking the safety bonfire in order to keep RTS up.
As you do.
I mean, Gwendolyn is it should be a relatively straightforward fight.
You jinxed it now.
It's just a lot of RNG waiting for the right attack. Which is not that one.
That's 2 dark beats. Dead.
Yeah, 2 dark beats a day. Now onto the last boss before Gwen. To Priscilla and the Painted World.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to try and keep RTSL through the whole Painted World. I guess he would, but it's pretty scary. And yeah, in some older routes like the Craft Mage route, there's a chance that when you got to Priscilla, you would one-shot with Dark Bead and get a soft lock. But because Catalyst doesn't have the Bellowing Dragon Crest String, he can't actually do enough damage to get the one-shot.
Yeah, so I think it's because when because you're not supposed to one-shot Priscilla, you're supposed to wait. When you one-shot her with Cobble Mage Dark Bead, you actually it when it's checking if she's dead or not, it like overlaps with when she's meant to be still alive, I think. So it just loops the dialogue, and you can't leave Ended World that way. I don't know. It's my theory.
Yeah.
But luckily that can't happen in the shop though.
Like, you're not meant to one-shot Gwyn, you're not meant to one-shot all kinds of bosses that you've one-shot in the
But you're using game mechanics though. Of magic.
magic is pretty broken.
I mean, technically, you could farm out all these souls and get 99 int, and you could totally fine.
You went for the jump.
Ooh, yeah, to save like 0.5 seconds or something. 1.5 to 25 seconds, I don't even know.
Shaking his head. Shaking his head.
Shaking my damn SMH.
Thankfully, there's a handy invisible platform there for you to land on. This hidden body doesn't run out at an inopportune moment.
Nah, you'll be fine. Well, he's safe now.
Mm.
Well, I mean, you can still get me by Priscilla.
It's like nothing could stop him.
Yeah, I mean, you can get me by Priscilla, like I said.
Oh, the 360 dark bead. Is he going to just do the spam tactics? Yeah.
No, nice.
Thankfully, you don't need to hit Priscilla with many dark beads at this point. And the spread is actually helpful for once.
Yep.
Pretty much the only time you want it to spread out, really, is that one fight.
Yep.
And so now he's going to just...
Well, I mean, I guess that's how the Gabe and Dragon fight works. I guess.
And go for the final boss.
He's made it this far. Do you remember I said I actually jinxed this back on the DLC. I said we hit the century mark and we hit an hour, but I was like, oh no, we're actually 40 minutes off. And then I said, well, we're not gonna reach 100 minutes unless something really drastically bad happens.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him that you've been just bullying this whole time.
Yeah, I kind of jinxed it. I kind of jinxed it.
I said nothing.
How was I supposed to know he died to like the Black Knight and like fucking skip twice?
That's some
It's not my fault, okay? I was just saying the truth.
Did he actually die to any bosses?
Not that I recall.
He died to falling off. He died to the Black Knight, and he died to Foggate skip several times, and he died to the other Black Knight. That was a bit scary.
Completely calculated. Yeah, just showing the Black Knight what he felt for him right there. Didn't pull a Milton there, luckily.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't miss the parry, we should be pretty clean.
Alright. Yeah, this parry's pretty easy. As you will see.
You were trying there.
No, I knew it. What I said was true. It's an easy parry. Oh, you got parry again. I forgot. Okay, it's mine. I mean, what I said was true. It's an easy parry.
And
held perfect time in there though.
GT Catalyst, good finisher.
Time to EM him as well.
Mashing through all of his splits. Don't he'd ever want to mention that run again.
I will find out, I guess.
All these god splits.
God splits, by the way. What was his IGT?
I don't know. He's only got his RTA up and it's BC on screen.
Damn. Feels bad, man. Francozy.
Is Catalyst gonna...
I DM'd him, but he hasn't responded yet. Has he said anything in chat?
Frank RC.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so yeah, unfortunately that was slightly one-sided race in the end.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a lot closer, and it was tilted to be a lot closer until near the end.
Can you DM?
Oh, here we go. Yo, Kata.
Hey, Kata.
Alright, so yeah, kind of unfortunate run there for you. I think we can all say.
Nah, I just played bad.
I think there's one thing we need to talk about, and that's what happened in Crystal Caves.
I don't know. I just fell off. I have no idea, man.
I would just like to advertise the fact that Duck was bullying you after that.
Oh.
Well, he should. Like,
Do such a thing.
I picking up RTSR. I died Quayla because I made silly mistake, but I was still like, you know, I can win this. That still lost like 5 minutes, and I would have.
Oh yeah, the death of
Well,
were you watching Kim's run, by the way?
that was the boss you died to, yeah.
Yeah, and then I started for some reason choking Duke Skip, and then once I fell off in Crystal Caves, I was like, it's over.
That's it.
And then the Japanese path, and then the failed Falcon skip.
Well, yeah, that was. I just really wanted to get it. What was going for it, and
Oh,
I
you
did.
eventually
Third time's
get
the
it?
charm. Yeah, third time's the charm, man.
So are you going to
Yeah.
be doing that in Sword Art runs?
Right,
Well,
so,
yes.
you're going to be going. Well, first of all, what was the part you were most nervous for in that run when you came into it? Like, part you were most
I wasn't really nervous. I never really get nervous. I knew I was on catch up as soon as I died on BKH night.
Yeah.
And then when I died to Quillag, I was like, well, it's time to step up. And then I guess I kind of felt the pressure. And
You
then
did.
when I fell off Crystal
And,
Case, I was like,
Were you watching Kim stream at the same time?
no.
Okay.
So you'll be going up against the winner of me and Pink's race on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So potentially me.
Well, if I play like this, with even, that's for sure.
So yeah, who would you rather go up against, me or Pink?
I don't care. I know what to fix. I'll fix it, and then Sup 80 City, baby.
Like, if I do beat Pink, I'm gonna be so nervous, dude. At least I have a chance of going up against the Czech god himself, though. So it's fine.
But yeah, it's a fun route. First time that I actually ran this particular route. It's a good route. Yeah,
I actually did jinx it though. That's funny. In the DLC, because I said that the only way we're gonna hit the Century 100-minute mark is if something really drastic happened. And it did.
Commentator's curse.
Well, I knew it was over after Crystal Cave, so then I didn't really care.
I mean, Kemp did die to win, I believe.
Yeah, like Kim, I guess he played it also safer because he knew. I guess he was ahead. Like GG to him.
Well, after ONS, you were actually ahead because he had he lost a lot of time to move swap and he died once.
Damn, really?
Yeah, he failed himself for like a minute and a half, and then he also died. And then he did the no RTSR
shield
fight.
clip. He was move swapping too quick
That's a shame.
with the
Well,
cross shield.
But
So,
in the end, he played what he needed to win today, and yeah, Kim respect.
so Kim will be going through to round 4 of winners bracket to face Kamur. And as I said before, Kata's going to be facing the winner of me and Pink. And
So-
GG Kata. Obviously not the run you would have liked, but obviously first run, I guess not too
So
bad.
the next race is actually starting really shortly. It's
Yeah.
Who's that?
Sastutin versus Siegewop. Up
Well,
in
yeah.
Speed
You're going to be
Gaming
commentating for that, aren't you, Kata?
in the main
Yeah.
Speed Gaming
Scott.
channel.
So it's the main Speed Gaming channel. It's gonna
Yeah.
be starting very shortly.
Yeah, so I guess we'll let you get ready for that.
Yeah,
Thanks
so,
for doing the job of commentating on my race. Appreciate it, guys.
No problem. And yeah, Well, hopefully
Yeah.
we'll see everyone in Sir Student v Siege in
Yeah,
just
so,
a few minutes.
So see you notes.
So, thank you from us. And
Bye.
goodbye.